Having a growth mindset means embracing challenges. It means embracing the exploratory nature of the college experience. So, a lot of times I tell students, look, when you're going through college and career readiness, you're going to catch some L's. But that L stands for learning. What did you learn from that experience? And if you go through that process with a curious mind and a willingness to embrace challenges, challenges are not to be feared. You go into that with this type of mindset, growth mindset, and it will pay lots of dividends for your career readiness and your trajectory moving forward. Another thing I'll add is I tell students all the time to embrace the exploratory nature of the college experience. That goes into career readiness too. And a growth mindset involves having a curious perspective, a curious personality. You want to reach out and you want to learn things. We're embracing this idea of challenges with a curious perspective. I want to learn more about that. That's a skill that I want to develop, and I can do that as long as we're taking it with a growth mindset approach and a curious perspective that'll lead you to success. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, sir?
Doing all right. I'm Derek.
Nice to meet you, Derek. Kalen.
Nice to meet you as well, Caleb.
So, how do you advocate for yourself in a professional work environment?
Yeah, so to advocate for yourself with this growth mindset in mind is first being aware that this is going to be a challenge that you are going to embrace. So, thing number one is to build relationships, no matter how small it may seem. Maybe your colleague, maybe your supervisor. If someone is willing to show you the ropes or someone to guide you along the way, you're going to start to build a relationship with them. And just through interactions, you sharing with them your goals, no matter how big or small, that helps to start to build that relationship. So when you do advocate for yourself, you already have that rapport. Next, you want to be mindful of tone. You don't want to come into the meeting saying, "You're going to give me that raise, right?" Or, "Hey, this is me advocating for myself." You don't want to sound too demanding. Just be yourself. You want to sound even toned, but confident. This is another challenge that you are embracing. So being mindful of tone, being aware of yourself, and knowing that this person you're talking to is somebody you've built a relationship with. And another important point is being aware of who your mentors are. Who are your cheerleaders? Is it somebody who you developed the relationship with while you were in college that still has your back today? Or is it someone that you met even before college who has been advising you along the way? Who are your mentors and who are your cheerleaders? And importantly, knowing that it's okay to ask them for help. They're there to help you, they're there to support you. So again, knowing who your mentors are, asking them for help when needed.
That's a lot of great advice for people, but like when it comes to people who are more timid of asking for help, how how do you feel that you can help them build up that confidence of when it comes to reaching out to help for their mentors?
Yeah, I love that question. So let's say you are a little bit on the lower extroversion side, also known as introverted. That's okay too. I think a lot of the anxiety that comes from sort of the introverted side is this idea that that first interaction or that we're building that rapport has to be in person, have to be in front of the person. That's actually not the case. You can start by just sending an email. "Hey, just want to introduce myself. My name's Derek. I noticed what you said about something interesting that they said, perhaps, and I'd like to talk to you more about it. I was very interested in this thing that you said." Or, "Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself and perhaps chat with you over coffee or come to your office and talk about some goals." It doesn't have to be a really big Oscar speech straight away. It can start with just an email, and you will be surprised. That builds your confidence and that supports you because you've developed a can do and can happen attitude.
Participate in our giveaway. We would love to hear from you, our students. Click the link below to share how you plan to apply the skills you've learned from the video. Submit your response through the link, and each week, 4 students will be selected to receive a UT Dallas t-shirt valued at $25. The link will remain open until May 6, 2025. Thank you for watching. As you're thinking about the next steps in designing your life and career path, consider making an appointment with a career advisor in the University Career Center by visiting the University Career Center website. You may also explore career readiness best practices by visiting the National Association of Colleges and Employers, or NACE website. While we know most career paths are not linear, the University Career Center is here to help you build resilience, embrace uncertainty, and develop a multi-pronged plan that will help you achieve your life and career goals. Through thoughtful consideration and planning, we know life's journey will take you exactly where you need to be. Cheers. Thank you to our sponsors, Blackstone Launchpad.